is a Dark Shot. Today is the end of the year. That we are gonna be taking a look at of my top 10 figures of this year. And oh boy, this is a lot of reviews of that year. This is a lot going on. And since Legacy Transformers Legacy Evolution has ended, now we're moving on to Transformers Legacy United. We're still getting stuff out of Studio Series, of course, but stay down. We're still getting good figures because I'm really looking forward to animated Bumblebee, Tidal Wave, Windblade, Chase. Like, I'm looking forward to those figures. But since we're at the end of 2023, we have some really good bangers such as Transformers Armada, Transformers Rise of the Beast, and those have been really fun for me since I watched Transformers Rise of the Beast with my friends. I'm very happy I joined them, and I'm also very happy that I got those figures of this year this time. And so for that, we're gonna be taking a look at my top 10 figures of this year. And before we talk about top 10, I want to give you some honorable mentions to those reviews. And let's get to the honorable mentions, shall we? The first honorable mention is the Shatterglass Ultra Magnus. And I really love this deco here because it's the Diaclone repaint because I like more than the Kingdom one. But I just encountered the issue with the ratchet joints makes the posing like it could be cheesy with this figure because I'm not a big fan of the ratchet joints. I'm not a big fan of the hands hanging out in the truck mode. It's just going to the honorable mentions because I really like this guy, but it just hit with issues. Core Class RC. I don't hate this figure because I like transforming it, but I wish it was a deluxe class because I hate how Hasbro just stuck to their scaling line. But at least put it to deluxe class because it's way too small. It's way too small to scale with the other Rise of the Beast stuff. But I really like the looks of her. I really like the looks of the motorcycle. That's why she's going in the honorable mentions in this top 10 video. So that's why. The next honorable mentions the Gamer Edition, Cliffjumper, and Barricade. Because I was planning to put Cliffjumper in the top 10, but I just found out the chest doesn't want to tab in, so I tried so hard to tab it in, and it did. So I had trouble with it. It was not fun for me to tab it in. And the reason the both are on the honorable mentions is because of their posability. Barricade's even worse. And Cliffjumper, Cliffjumper, he's good. He's just some posability. Then this guy let him die in posability in apartment. And also this guy has no heals. Well, this guy stands just fine. This guy, not that guy. This guy has no heals. This guy does. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But at least the transformations are fun enough to put in the honorable mentions here. I just think that these two could be better. The next in the honorable mentions is the Core Class Legacy Evolution Thundercracker and the Studio Series Bumblebee. They're just repaints. They're just repaints. Because the only reason I bought this Bumblebee because I really like this Laserbeak mold. And the reason I bought the Thundercracker is because I really like the Starscream mold. So that's why they're going on the honorable mentions so easily because they're repaints. And I really like them both. I don't think they deserve the top 10 list because they're just repaints and I can't put those on my list. So that is it. And the last one for the honorable mentions is the Legacy Evolution Prowl. Prowl is okay, but the The robot mode looks good. The bike mode looks good. Transformation is like nice and simple. But I just think Prowl had like a he has a lack of style, you know. I mean, looking at him is pretty boring to me. But like, I wanted him because he is an animated universe character. But like, he had a style, you know. I'm not a big fan of how boring he looks. So that's why he's going on the honorable mentions. And one last thing for the honorable mentions, which is the Studio Series Crosshairs. He looks great, but like the posability kind of drags the figure down. It's like lack of articulations, like the head can barely move, has no waist joint. I mean, weird designs with the knees are gone for. I mean, I still like him. I mean, it gets the posability, but the original Last Knight gets the functionality better. That's the difference between the Studio Series and the original Last Knight figure. Now we're finally starting off with the top 10 figures of this year. Because for member 10 is the Studio Series Mirage. Mirage, he looks great because he looks awesome. I really like the looks of him. It's just that too bad he's just a clusterfuck because the legs are just dragging the figure down for me. And the transformation was alright. Because you just had to get through everything. It's not the most elegant thing in the world. So that's why Mirage takes member 10. Because all of the mess, and not to mention the back of this figure. So that's why Mirage takes spot number 10. So Number 9 is Hot Shot. Hot Shot, the looks is awesome because I'm always down for more Armada figures. But like the issues like occur to this figure because the back of the legs doesn't look the great. I mean, the back just juts out a little too much. And overall, like the figure feels fine. I'm not the biggest fan how the yellow plastic feels. It kind of feels cheap. And the visor is very loose on this guy. The reason like he takes number 9 is because I really love the Armada show. Because I really love their designs. I really love their takes on the character. So that's why Hot Shot is a new character that takes number 9 in a way. So that's probably it. I have nothing else to say to him other than like the windshield's made of clear plastic. So that's why he takes spot number 9. Spot number 9. Taking spot number 8, we have the Transformers Legacy Blitzwing. Blitzwing, I wanted him so bad, but like once I got in the hand, he looks good. But like the issues occurred to this figure because like a Robo mode, he looks awesome. But like when you get into other modes, the issues like occur to this figure. For example, like the cockpit juts out like a little too much, making things inappropriate when I said it in my original review. And then the jet mode is a whole different story because it is just a mess down there. I mean, the jet mode from the top looks great, but like the entire tank is just hanging off the bottom. And the robot mode is where the main saving of this figure comes to. Also, the posability is very fantastic on this figure. It's one of the best posing figures I ever messed with. So that's why Blitzwing's taking number 8. Taking number 7, we have Legacy Breakdown. I mean, Breakdown is just a Wild Rider mode. Because, like, when I handle Wild Rider, the legs were not fun to me. But once I got Breakdown in hand, the legs feel nice, much better, more fun to pose, without that weird issues. but like the issue still occurred on breakdown because of that backpack. But I can still get like past that because I understand like they're trying to make it transformed, but like it doesn't do great justice. And the vehicle mode doesn't do great justice as well because since it's the Wild Rider mode, I understand it's corporate decision, but for some reason I still like it, I still love it. So that's why I mess with this figure almost every time. Taking number 6 is the Studio Series Battle Trap. Battle Trap, he's amazing because he's amazing. But I wish I got like I wish Hasbro could have done something with Battle Trap. For example, like the tow hitch just hangs off of the arms. The transformation was a bit fiddly for me anyway, from my experience. And I wish they could have done something more to him because I really love his design after all. So that's why he's number 6. Now we're going to get down to the top 5 figures where I have 0 complaints. There's only nitpicks, but like it's only the tiniest nitpicks I could find. Taking number 5 is the Studio Series Bumblebee. And I really love this Bumblebee because he transforms fantastically. He looks fantastic. Camaro mode. It's a Camaro. What does you expect? And the posing is very awesome on this guy. I really love posing this Bumblebee. That's why he comes around as my top 5 because I have nothing else to say to him. Not to mention like the back of this figure, the way the doors handle are much better than the other previous Studio Series Bumblebees we got. So that's why he takes spot number 5 because I think the others look better. Taking number 4, we have the Studio Series Scourge. And Scourge is very awesome because he has a badass design. He has a very great articulation and he has a fun transformation. And it looks, I think he has the best villain Transformers designs ever in the movies that we have so far. Well, we have it so far, but like we have Transformers 1 up in the line. And Scourge takes 4. Because the smokestack's got loose, but that's something I can ignore. That's why Scourge takes number 4. And now we're coming up to the top 3. Taking number 3 is the Transformers Legacy Menasor. I love this combiner because sadly, this is the only combiner we're getting from Legacy. Actually, no. The Core Class Volcanicus. But, like, this is the best combiner we got. I wish Hasbro can keep cooking with the combiners, like the Area Bots or the Combaticons or the Protectobots. But, like, the Stunticons is a great choice because they wanted to get started on new combiners to see how fans want for combiners, and I want more, so I'll keep it up. The posability on Menasor, like the feet doesn't want to stay holding, but that's something I can get through of because I got Menasor into a few poses with that. So that's why Menasor takes number 3. Taking number 2 is the Transformers Legacy Armada Megatron. And Megatron is a great figure because I'm a big fan of Transformers Armada. I love his design, and he got it correctly because boy, this figure did not let me down because I love it. I love the looks of him. I like the looks of him in tank mode. And he takes number 2. The only reason he takes number 2 is because the tank turret doesn't rotate in a complete 360. He always goes around in different angles. That's why he takes number 2. And now here comes the best part of this video because you'll see who takes number 1 is Now, number 1 is the Transformers Legacy Evolution Commander Class Armada Universe Optimus Prime. And wow, this figure really blows up the price because how good he looks. Because I really love this Armada Optimus Prime because he looks fantastic in every mode. It beats all of the Armada universe characters that we have so far. Tidal Wave's gonna be even better. And Hasbro are cooking with the Armada universe. Hopefully we get more Energon characters or Cybertron because I really want to get those. But like the Cybertron universe guys, wow. Armada Optimus Prime is taking the big step forward to be the old leader class that we know. That a lot of people are very happy with this guy, and so am I, because the poses with this guy are phenomenal. Even the core class, no, not the core class, even the base form of Optimus Prime was hyper posable. It's just that he doesn't have a waist joint, but still I can get through a lot of poses with this Optimus Prime without a waist. And in the combined mode, this is where it really shines, because it looks great. People complain that he has red eyes, but for me, I just don't care at this point because how good he looks. He's amazing. He's awesome. So there you have it. So there you have my top 10 figures of this year. And oh boy, it's been a fun year reviewing all the Transformers Legacy and Studio Series this year. And I can't wait to review more for Hasbro, what has come up with, what they're bringing. And I'm very looking forward to it because these figures are banging, especially Rise of the Beast. Because those figures have been a blast. It's been a blast year. It's been fun. I want to shout out to all of you. I want to shout out to my friends who is being with me and during the Transformers Rise of the Beast event. And oh no, if I talked about the top 10 figures for what I said, you should definitely pick those up. Not sure about Mirage if you want him still, but oh no, these figures really awesome, very fun to do. So there you go. This is the last video of 2023. If you didn't see my Transformers Legacy playlist, you can check those out. If you didn't see my Transformers Studio Series playlist as well, be sure to check those out. So there you go. Happy New Year's to everyone. I hope I see you in 2024. And this is Hot Rod saying, see you later at the shots.